The Marxi plus types definitions are deceptive to the core. They, in speaking with you, will use words whose definitions you are familiar with, yet somehow you will know that you are not speaking and hearing the same things. They are not even in the same room or place with you. They cannot be, as they are not speaking any language in good faith. They have their own subjective dictionary, though it may not be codified. Their definitions are fluid and nothing consistent. Their wily ways of speech are an impediment, though they perceive not the damage they cause their own brains, despite the clear evidence with which they contend. When you say phobia, for instance, you mean fear, as this is the only definition in the dictionary. But when they call you phobic, you are not afraid. So you believe they are mistaken. But they have weaseled a scientific definition into parlance which makes no common sense, at least not to the common man with a common dictionary. The scientific definition is resistant to. When they say profit, you hear profit, whose definition means to derive benefit, gain, or income, and in no way could such be perceived as theft. So what do they mean when they say profit is theft? They certainly could not be using any of the dictionary definitions without changing even more words. What do they mean? Simply put, the definition is surplus value, which again is a misnomer, as the Marxi plus type then also has a non-common definition for value. See the rabbit hole? It is this study of definitions that explains how such stupidity can be so successful today. The overcomplexification of the Marxi plus ideology convinces the poor intellectual that he is indeed a master of ideology, though in reality he has become a non-communicative disaster zone of incomprehensibly garbled nonsense. The common knowledge definition of the free market asserts that value is a function of the market. The market? That's you and I. This commonly known definition states that anything's value is determined by what you are willing to give for it. All that a man has, he will give for his life. See, the Bible is a free market book. But that won't stop the Marxi plus type from calling it otherwise. Here is a good example. UTubs provides a service which I can profit from. Profit as in derive benefit from. Yet I also desire strongly to boycott UTubs, as it definitely heavily censors me. I find value in its platform, but not enough to pay them for it. Therefore, I will never allow ads on my videos. I do not value the platform enough to pay for it. If it came to blows, I'd rather not put content on here at all than to give Alphabet Incorporated any money. That is a thought process only possible within a system where I have such power of thought. That is the free market. I will continue on the Marxi plus type ideologues in the future videos, as my aim is to teach you how to speak to a Marxi plus type. It all boils down to definitions, and you must pin them down and you must dominate the conversation. Otherwise, there is no point, as it is their goal that nothing be accomplished. Keep that in mind.